this one hurts. This one hurts. Kanye has announced Yeezy corn. Nobody wants this. Not a single fan is in support of this. Kanye, what are you doing? At this point, I don't know if it's real. I mean, we know it's real, but I don't know if he's launching a corn site or if this is like the name of a clothing line. I'm hoping it's the name of a clothing line, but like I think he's serious. I think Kanye is serious. And like I said, this flies in the face of the Jesus is King Kanye. So Kanye has actually talked about his porn addiction in the past before. So let's go ahead and I have some of these old videos.
At the end of the night when they close up the...
All right, so this is Kanye during his Jesus is King era. So this was 2018, talking about his porn addiction.
Club, they say, how much traffic did we have? So there's all different layers to trafficking. Like for me, Playboy was my gateway into full-on pornography addiction. My dad had a Playboy left out at age 5. And it's affected almost every choice I made for the rest of my life from age 5 to now having to kick the habit. And it just presents itself in the open, like it's okay. And I stand up and say, you know, it's not okay.
Yeah, you must be incredibly aware now that you've got to a point where you're actively turning your back on the coping mechanisms that you've been using throughout your life, right? In order to function. From that moment in time through to, when did you first start to acknowledge the idea of being born again and absorbing your faith whole, like completely, not just as a Christian walking through?
My security.
All right, so this is an interview he did. This one was more recent. This was the interview where Kanye was full on pro-Nazi, but this is on Alex Jones, and he talks about his porn addiction here. So
is the fact that I didn't load up pornography last night, and I said this addiction is gonna have to flee from me. You know, this addiction since I was 5 years old that has destroyed my mom and my dad's family, that destroyed my family. Like when I take full accountability for the destruction, like of my marriage, I'll point at the liberals and say, you took my wife from me. You know what took my wife from me? The fact that I was married to this beautiful person, but I felt like it wasn't enough. I felt like I still needed to look at pornography. In some way, I'd say to her, well, stop making these images, stop breaking the internet. You know, that original term comes from my ex-wife actually having a nude photo that I didn't know about, that someone used her and put her on a magazine. But there's somewhere where she's like, well, if my husband is looking at this, I still want to be like the girls that are doing this. And this becomes people reliving the traumas, pushing the addiction. The pornography industry is not even a big industry. It's
Kanye is so much better.
all right, and this clip right here is the name is escaping me, but this is a famous porn actress, and she admits on one of her live streams that Kanye has reached out to her. So this is another reason why I think the Yeezy corn thing is real.
He called me the other day. I don't know how he got my number.
And like I was saying, I think we're seeing the relapse of Kanye, because everything Kanye said he was against. He said he was against porn. He was against secular music. He wasn't gonna curse in music anymore. He's against like all of it. Drugs. He said he wasn't gonna be smoking weed anymore. And like on one of his recent Drink Champs episodes, he was like, smoking and drinking. So like he's gone back on like everything. So is Kanye spiraling? I don't know, but he is relapsing. That much we can say. All right, let's go ahead and check the chat.
Introducing the Late Night Show with your host Cuddy Bino. Live streamed every Sunday night at midnight. Search Cuddy Bino on YouTube to catch the first episode.